Hello, YouTubers! Mr. Papa Cookie here, working on a Dodge. Came in with hardly no, I don't think there's any Freon in it at all. Put the gauges on it, vacuumed it out. The gauges held for like 10 minutes or so. Wasn't like a crazy leak. Um, I guess not a crazy leak, but I like to come out in the dark. The UV, I put the UV in there, the UV dye in there when I put Freon in. The system's working. It went down to like almost 40 degrees on a 100-degree day. That's great. And high humidity. But this is the condenser. We're looking through the grill on the bumper, and I see that spot there. That's the UV dye. It's like it's seeping through the aluminum of the aluminum where the fins meet those channels where the Freon flows through. But there's a few of these spots on the condenser. The other one, tiny ones over here, the green spots. That's the UV dye. It's hard to see unless you put the light right there. That's in the middle of the light there. You see two green spots, and then there's some just a few more. I don't know if I'll be able to get the camera up in there, but there's one over there and a couple above it. And the weird thing was when I went under the vehicle, it looked like there was remnants of dye over a lot of places. I mean, all over the place. And I'm thinking to myself, I might have to power wash this whole thing and start from scratch because it looks like dye got all over like a lot of stuff under there, like just like a mist of dye or something. But it could be because if somebody else put dye in this system and the radiator fan sucking air through here and the dye is coming out through here, it would mist it all over the engine. And then that's what it kind of looked like under there. I never seen it so much like just like a mist all over everywhere. But this is definitely a concentration right there. That's so we're gonna see what the customer wants to do. If this lasts a season, he might not want to do the condenser, but because let's see, we're in June now, June, July, August, September, like 3 more months. If it lasts 3 more months, he might want to hold off to next season to do the condenser. But we're gonna talk to the customer and see. But anyway, let me go back up top. And yeah, it's a beautiful night tonight in Bridgewater, about 92 degrees or so. Right now it's 101 today, but I got some shit done out here anyway. But yeah, you can't see with this light, but there's a green mist all over this area right here on the inside area of that condenser. And then naturally, there's gonna be dye here because that's where we fill it. That's actually the high pressure. The dye kind of like this. That valve could be bad. I didn't check it, but I'm gonna check it tomorrow. That fitting or valve could be bad there too, but I'll check that tomorrow. But there's a dye there, but that's the high pressure. And then in the back, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, barely see it. Hold on, they put that in a hard to get to spot. That's the low pressure. That's where I actually injected the dye in a little bottle. I couldn't get the UV dye in the can from AutoZone with the Freon, mixed with the Freon. So they gave me a small can of just dye itself, and you hook it on there and count 3 seconds, and the can's supposed to be good for 5 vehicles. But so when I had this vacuumed out, I didn't want to put the dye in because it would probably like suck too much in too fast. So I put just went back to atmospheric pressure in the system, and then put the dye in that way. So we counted 3 seconds, so it would go in as fast as the manufacturer wanted it to. But then I put the Freon in. Charge the system, put 22 ounces on this system. I don't know what the heck that is. Oh, that's just a label of something for the ABS compressor. But anyway, we're gonna see. I'll give it back to him. See if it lasts a season. Maybe fix it next year. We'll see what he wants to do. But I'm 100% sure this is gonna need a condenser. But it's not a bad leak. It's like a microscopic or something. But anyway, if you like my videos, like and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Leave a comment. I'll see you next one.